Okay, guys, we're here at my house. It's March 26th, 2020. We just did our official first kids class on Zoom. We had a drilling. We did the drills that are listed on the video. We did time drilling. Then I introduced what I'm about to show now. And then we played our Find Me game, okay? So what I'm gonna show now is basically, it's De La Riva. I'm gonna go from the beginning. So I'm gonna go from showing what De La Riva is to defeating the De La Riva guard, getting to HQ, which is a great hub to pass from, to use your passes. It gives you a lot of options. It sort of neutralizes their ability to attack you with their guard, whether sweep you or attack you. And I love showing it. I've shown it before in class, but never to this extent because I'm always time-wise and whatnot. So I'm gonna do my best to be as detailed in this as possible, but I'm going to start from the bare minimum for those of you that may be unfamiliar with the guard, okay? So please, if you have any questions, get a hold of us. But what I'm going to show is De La Riva, breaking the De La Riva, getting to HQ. Then I'm going to show 3 passes. One to the left, which is our basic knee cut. One forward, which is what we call the low pass. It's basically a pass that Leandro Lowe uses and made famous, or at least what I saw it from. And then I'm going to show a pass to my right, which is breaking the hips and going to sort of a leg weave position that allows me to go to mount, that can allow me to take the side control or even take the back. So I'm going to do all my best right now to show that, and thank you very much. If you have any questions, please ask. So first thing, my partner is down. What we have is a very effective guard that's used in modern jiu-jitsu, probably the highest used guard, and this is called De La Riva. De La Riva is 3 things. One is her grip on my ankle down here. This hand, she's grabbing, say, my Achilles tendon, or she could be making a grip at the base of the pants at the cuff and rolling her fingers in. It's very effective. What she does with her foot is hooks around my leg, bringing her toes here, and what she's trying to do is turn my knee into the inside. I want to turn my knee to the outside. I don't want to let her turn me, and potentially what she's doing is exposing my back, and I don't want that to happen. But what is also happening when she has part 1 is she has part 2, which is generally a grip. Now this grip can be changed. It can always be, it can be on the collar, it can be on either sleeve, it can be on the belt, or it can be even on a lapel. If she can pull the lapel out and make a grip on the lapel, she can play her guard this way, okay? So what we're gonna do, that's the second part of it, but the next part is gonna be this foot that's on my thigh, necessarily not at my knee. It's between my knee and my hip. It's sort of higher up onto my hip. And what is happening at this perfect trifecta of things, these 3 things together, makes this guard super effective, because as she's turning my knee in, she's pulling me down and kicking my leg out, which brings me to the floor. So every time I posture to correct, she can bring me back down and set up any guards or attacks or anything she has. So I have to be very preemptive in defeating this guard. When I first make the engagement to step in to her guard, come down please, thank you. That's good. When I make this first step, I want to make sure I step in very deep with my knee pointing out to the side. I want to step in very deep, which let her have a very weak hook here. I also, when she goes, I want to make sure there's grip. So when she gets these things, I want to go 3 things. I want to address the grip on the collar. I break this. 1, hand on the knee. I straighten my leg and push down. 2, hand here to her shoelaces. I step back, push down, step forward, kind of like a catcher in baseball now. I'm squatting down. What I have is my hand here on this part of the knee. I have a grip. This hand here, I can make a grip on the belt. I can make a grip on her jacket. I'm here and I'm ready to go. This is HQ. The good drill that you can do is here. She establishes De La Riva. I go 1, 2, 3. Now I'm in HQ. Okay, so that's part 2 of this. Part 1 is just simply her making De La Riva. Part 2 is me defeating the De La Riva guard, getting to HQ, which is a passing hug. I go 1, 2, step here, 3. I am now in my passing hug. Now I'm going to go into my basic passes. First one I'm gonna go to my left, which is a knee cut. I have a grip on the jacket. I can go to the inside of the knee. My hand was on the outside. I go to the inside. I take a step and I drop in. I make a wall. My head is only up because I'm talking. Generally, my head could be down under her chin. I make a wall so that her leg can't come in, so that she basically cannot bring her knee in. If my elbow's open, her knee comes in. I want to be tight here. I want to be down. Now, what I can do is my knee, I push down, my knee's here, my hand at the same time. I don't want to go 1, 2, 3. I want to drop in at one time. I want to do all 3 things. The underhook, the overhook, and my head to the floor at the same time. I go here, 1. Now I pull upwards on her arm, I slide away, pulling her arm up so that she does not make the frame, bringing my knee to her ear, my hand under her head, pull her into my lap, and I've achieved side control. One more time from the very beginning. She makes De La Riva. I break De La Riva using 3 things. 1, 2, push, 3. I'm in HQ. Hand on the belly, hand on the knee, step, drop in, make a wall. Now I do 3 things at once: underhook, overhook, and head on the floor. I pull up on her arm, I slide, pull her arm up, drop my knee by her ear, hand goes under her head, pull her to my lap, and I'm in side control. That's your knee cut pass. The next pass is, we call it the low pass, okay? Because Leandra Lowe has done this with very, 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 very good effect, okay? Very good results doing this. So I break, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm here. What I want you to do is, this hand is on the collar. I want to go to the far side over here, collar. And I want to make a good grip. I want to pull her up off the ground as I push this knee between my legs and clamp my knees together. Here. Now I immediately go hand to the floor, and these knuckles go to the floor, to here. Now, all my weight is over here. If I lean too far over, she'll roll me. So I lean all my weight here, and my hand, this hand, that's in her jacket, I turn her face. Make her look away. My knees are still together. I slide. And I get the pass. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Here. Grip. HQ. Now I go to the low pass. Grab. Pull her up. Push the knee and jump. Hand to the floor very quickly. Turn her face. Turn my knees and slide. Now for the third pass, which is going to be to my right. I wanted to give you an option for 3 directions to go with this. So here's the third pass. 1, 2, 3. I've gotten to HQ. Now, maybe she has a very strong grip over here on my pants or on my ankle, and I don't feel like I can go that way, or I don't feel like I can go forward. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna drop this knee to the ground and puts the weight on her hand. She will remove her hand, or she will feel a lot of pressure on her hand, and her hand will become trapped. It's not very good. Most people will be smart enough to move their hand. I make a grip. I start to push this knee across as I bring this leg behind her leg and through, like a weave through. I go here. I step out as I go here, and I drop through. Jump my leg out, my foot's on the floor, I have it down, and I'm tight. Now when I get to here, this is a wonderful position to be in. Notice her leg is here between my legs. I have this grip, and I'm here. This position is very good. What I want to show, the first one, can you scoot down? Is here. Now I grab a grip, I pull upwards, I bring this knee in front of her knee, facing this way, and then really quickly facing forward, and I've achieved mount. Other options from that position. Can you scoot down, please? I'm sorry. Thank you. Notice every time we go to De La Riva and I break it just to develop good muscle memory, to develop good habits. I break the collar grip, I pop the knee off, I push the shoelaces, and I come to HQ. We do that every time just to make good muscle memory. From here, I push the leg across, I drop my shin and jump the leg. Boom. I'm here. This position, from here, I make decisions. I could go to mount, and I've shown that. No problem. Or I could go behind her leg. I could block it. This hand that's over here, if my hand goes over her shoulder, I can circle this way directly to side control. Whether it's bonus side control or guard blocking side control, I'm there. From this position, here, I can go leg behind. If the hand goes over the shoulder, I go to side control. If this hand goes under her, behind her, grabbing the back of her neck, I can chase her back. Turn her. Now I'm in a wonderful position to set up my chokes or attack the back. Last I'll show is all three of them. Very, very good opportunities from these. Once you get to HQ, your passing probability goes up very high. Her ability to fight you with De La Riva goes down. So work on those, drill the options from the hip split. It gives you 3 other options to go to the back, to go to side control, or to go to mount. Mess with those, see what you come up with. Any questions, please get a hold of us, okay? Thank you to my partner, and train, guys. I'm very proud of you.
Keep training.
Os.
Oos.